In a quiet valley, a massive oak tree stood next to a thin patch of bamboo. The oak was a giant. His trunk was wide, his roots were deep, and he stood as stiff as a mountain. He often looked down at the bamboo and laughed. "You are so weak," the oak would say. "The slightest breeze makes you bow. Look at me. I stand firm against everything." The bamboo didn't argue. He simply swayed in the wind and whispered, "To bend is not to break." One night, a storm of the century hit the valley. The winds were so violent they ripped the roofs off houses. The oak tree tightened his muscles. He dug his roots in and fought the wind with all his might. He refused to move even an inch. But the wind was stronger. Because the oak was stiff, the pressure had nowhere to go. Suddenly, with a sound like a lightning bolt, the oak's massive trunk snapped in half. He crashed to the ground, defeated. The bamboo, however, did something different. When the wind pushed left, the bamboo bent left. When the wind pushed right, he bent right. He bowed all the way to the ground, letting the storm pass right over him. When the sun rose the next morning, the great oak was a ruin. But the bamboo simply stood back up, taller and greener than before. He wasn't weak, he was fluid. The lesson: in life, being tough doesn't mean being stiff. If you are too rigid in your thinking, if you refuse to adapt to new technology, new markets, or new situations, you will eventually snap. True strength is the ability to adapt, to pivot, and to stay calm while the world is screaming. The tree that cannot bend will eventually break. The one that adapts survives.